Good morning.
Day 39? Sounds right.
Sure.
Yeah, all right. We stayed at the
Graymoor Spiritual Life Center.
last night in the outfield of the ball field.
You see, there's still, I don't think there's,
There's the
yeah, the pavilion. We were over there.
Had a nice cold shower. Everything was awesome. Good day overall. Today I woke up a little bit sick. Tent was spinning around in circles. Lauren, I think it's my blood pressure medicine. I probably need to quit taking it for a little while.
It's lost a lot of weight, so I'm sure that's probably changed some, but we'll see if that levels stuff out.
Right now, where our goal is 8 miles to a campsite, and if we get there and we feel good, we'll go an extra few miles, but we're gonna kind of play it safe today with my little episode I had this morning.
And we're tired, so we're gonna keep walking and be good.
We may introduce y'all to slack packing in a couple days.
Oh God, please. Later. This is the Friars Cemetery at the Graymoor Monastery. These people are so kind. Oh, I had the best night's sleep, I think, since I've been on trail. So, not only it's uphill. Not only am I so grateful for a good night's sleep, but y'all, I was stuck in town. Yesterday I couldn't get an Uber. I was for over an hour or more. I don't even remember, but just stuck there. Anyway, one of the friars from the monastery drove Bill into town to pick me up and bring me back here. So, yes, I am grateful. Oh, hoping for a beautiful day. Later. Okay, I'm back here being the lollygagger today, but this is part of my issue. It's so hot. It's hot and I'm sweating on it already. I want to drink my water, but I can't because we stayed at the Graymoor Spiritual Life Center, the monastery in New York last night, just off trail, and y'all, there was real toothpaste in the hiker box. And I know you're going, oh my God, you use toothpaste. Okay, so I've been chewing on these little chalky tabs in the morning to brush my teeth with, and they'll pass. You can use them, but so anyway, I brushed my teeth with that real toothpaste this morning, and oh my God, we're talking rabies, mad cow foam brushing my teeth, and it was so good. But now we're on trail. And evidently it was that Max Fresh toothpaste. And it's sticking with me. The problem is, my fruity flavored drink mix water over here is not gonna taste good until this minty freshness in my mouth goes away. So I'm just gonna suck it up and, I guess, take on that first really yucky bit later.
So, we went to the zoo yesterday. It was an okay zoo. But the highlight of the zoo was I had to go to the bathroom. And when I got out, Laura told me she knew it was a successful trip, and Blue's Clues knew it was a successful trip, because apparently somebody came out complaining about the odor in the bathroom. I think the odor was just my body in general.
But Blue's Clues said he had already been in that bathroom and it didn't smell bad, so we knew it had to be you.
It's a tough crowd.
Little water crossing as we just finished lunch and are already dreaming of Five Guys burgers and stuff like that. Actually, I don't think Bill is eating enough. I also think that his blood pressure has dropped drastically because he's lost a lot of weight since we've been on trail, like 25 pounds just in the amount of time we've been on trail. And he was still taking the same amount of blood pressure medicine. And I think this morning he woke up dizzy and nauseous and ended up vomiting. That was because the previous felt bad and kind of just, he felt better after that. But anyway, he also did have something high in sodium for his breakfast, and I think that helped. So anyway, I've suggested that he maybe forego the blood pressure medicine for a couple days and see if that helps. But we shall see. Anyway, here we go. I don't know why I'm talking so softly, except we're in the woods and there are birds chirping and stuff. And it's like I'm telling secrets because the guys are still back there and I don't want them to know I'm talking about it. So that's why I'm being so quiet. How you liking this headband look? Yeah, flashback, flashback. It's hot, but I'm sweaty. So it's the look for now. So today starts the beginning of a heat wave in this area. And we are in the mid to high 80s today. And then tomorrow, oops, rocks. Tomorrow we're looking at lower 90s, and then it moves up to the mid 90s the rest of the week, and then some thunderstorms coming in at the end of the week, but still in the mid 90s. So we've got some logistical planning to do as far as how far we hike, where we end, because even though it's not quite the same humidity as it is back home, it's still hot for hiking. And as fast as I can drink water with electrolytes, it is pouring out of me. So anyway, we've got to decide if we're gonna, well, I hope we spend some time at this beach, because I'd like a nice swim in the lake midday when it's still hot, but we shall see. We've also considered an inn and some slight packing. So we'll just look at our options and let you know.
Bridge Inn and Restaurant.
So this is a lot of what through the hiking looks like. This is everyone sitting here trying to determine where the potential for resupply will be, where we can restock on food, grab a meal or a shower or all those things. That's part of the logistics of doing a through hike.
It's the best part.
You think that's the best part?
The best part.
Figuring out where we're gonna find food and
Where the good food is. I'm telling you.
that's what TK would do. Where's the good food?
I'm looking right here at where was it? Roseanne's Kitchen. That's like the lunchbox. You know?
The lunchbox, I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
Mm-hmm. He mumbles off a lot of things, and I have no idea where they are. Like they're not around the corner, but they're somewhere ahead.
The trail is within feet of Roseanne's Kitchen. It's within feet of Tony's Deli and Store.
Woohoo!
It's within feet of the Bulls Bridge Inn Restaurant and Country Store.
But what state is that?
It's New York. This is don't trust Connecticut. Ooh, I have my thumb over it.
Yeah, he's already looking at Connecticut. We're still in New York.
Well, we're getting close. We got to be prepared.
Okay.
New York.
And meanwhile, I'm eating my snacks faster than I can resupply them. While we're sitting here eating our couscous from a cup, what have you got?
Ramen bomb.
Bill's got a ramen bomb, and Blue's Clues over here is basically eating a cream cheese dog. I had a little mercy on him and gave him my last beef stick to put on there, because the cream cheese on a hot dog bun was just sad, but
It was sad.
it was sad. Following up on our earlier comments about the logistics of doing a through hike and resupplying where you get your food and stuff, there's different ways to do that. I mean, there's a supported and an unsupported hike. We are essentially doing an unsupported hike, meaning we are responsible for figuring out
everything,
getting our food, that sort of thing. But some people are fortunate enough to have a supported hike, and generally what that means is that there's someone who's kind of following them along on trail,
will be parked at different road crossings and supply them with food and kind of handling the resupply issue for them, and that takes a lot of the burden off. We don't have that. We are taking applications. Anyone who would like to volunteer their services in that area, we are completely game for that. But it doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just a different way of doing the trail.
Yep.
That's the same as like platinum blazing. There are a lot of people who can afford to do it that way. They spend.
We didn't discuss platinum blazing here today.
No, we didn't bring up that term.
Sure.
Those people will spend most nights in a hostel,
Hotels,
slack pack, hotels. They spend fewer nights on the trail than most. And that's if you can handle, if you can afford that gig, that's also it's the way to go. You're still taking the same amount of steps as everybody else, and it counts. So anyway, I just thought I'd cover those things as we're eating our little sad fare here. When we had much rather have. What are you thinking about?
Peanut butter and jelly.
You want peanut butter and jelly?
That's all you want?
Yeah. I like peanut butter and jelly a
I've got a thing of peanut butter. I mean, that's doable on trail.
Yeah, I had those
lot. I'd like
a
a whole
couple days
rotisserie.
ago.
I'd like a whole rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
can
you
share
have
it.
said something about the rotisserie chicken a couple of times.
Steak.
Yeah, I
We've
could
had
do-
steak on trail.
We have had
Yeah, but it's been a minute. It's been a
in
minute.
a couple weeks.
I'm thinking that would be good. The deli sandwiches are good. You know what is the most amazing thing that you can get? And I don't think we discussed this yesterday. Fruit. Fresh fruit.
Fruit.
Oh, I bought while I was waiting for the Uber that never showed up. And I was saved by the fryer.
The fryer had help.
Well, I told them that you saved me, darling, that you went and found help and came in, you rescued me via fryer automobile.
That's right.
Anyway, while I waited, I went into the Stop and Shop and bought a mini watermelon. And we tore it up. It was so good. Was
Amazing.
so good.
Not mini a watermelon, a mini watermelon.
No, just it was little tiny little watermelon,
Like
but it
what?
was sweet. It was so good. If we'd had a little bit of salt and done that southern style, it would have been perfect. But
About the size of a big cantaloupe.
big cantaloupe.
Yeah, it was.
My grandfather would have
Smoking
gave those
them.
away. He would've sold
Gave
them.
those away, wouldn't even sell them. It tasted good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. All right. Anyway,
Let's close out video.
we can go ahead and make that closeout video.
I started off sick this morning and got to feeling better. Then at lunch, I took a nap, and after my nap, I got pretty back straight, pretty much back to my normal self.
Yeah, we made it past our first stop.
stop.
Yeah, our first, hopeful stop, but not as far as the second one today.
But we're camping beside a stream right now. It's really nice and peaceful.
It is. It's nice. It's really nice. We ended up doing probably just
Hang on, let's close.
Oh, shoot.
10. Close
No,
to 10.
not quite 10.
Oh, yeah, a little less than 10 miles today.
just a little less.
Yeah, not much less.
But we are sadly like 4/10 of a mile.
9.8.
9.8.
We did 9.8 miles
about
today.
Yeah. Handy dandy notebook.
Yep. Blues Clues.
Yeah. We're about 2 to 4 tenths of a mile away from 400 miles.
400 miles. So we will celebrate 400 miles tomorrow on day 40. So this is the end of day 39. We appreciate you guys sticking with us. I hope you've enjoyed our journey so far.
Hey, we're probably going skinny dipping tomorrow.
Woo! We won't put that on film. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Today is day 40. 40.
Zero.
Laura hadn't killed me yet. Getting
Nope.
close. Gets close sometimes, but she didn't kill me yet.
Some days there are some dirty looks.
We're going to figure the day out as we go because we got a heat wave coming in this week.
I looked this morning and it wasn't as bad as it was predicted when I looked yesterday, but it's still hot. So
Yeah. Blue's Clues over there retrieving his food from the tree. Bear bags. We headed down to the lake this morning. Probably jump in the lake a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I need some food. I'm hungry. I need
go
a
for a swim.
big greasy cheeseburger, rotisserie chicken, something. But we'll do the miles. We don't really have a plan as far as how many miles or where to go. We're just going to walk, take a break, and we'll figure out as we go. Hey, big shout out to Major Clint Robertson at the Pinole County Sheriff's Department. First got a check on me. Hey, I'm still alive. Thanks for the text messages.
I don't know that anybody's checked on me.
Hey, I got better friends. I got one better friend. All right, we're gonna start walking. We'll give y'all some video of the lake here in a little bit. Hopefully it'll be a good day. The heat's okay. The humidity, we deal with humidity being from Mississippi, so.
But I'm still boiling sweat. I don't know.
Some of these hills don't have trees on top, so you get a lot of sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cheers.
All right, it's
Hey,
very early on day 40, and
She fixed her hair right before she started the video. It's really good, doesn't it? Yeah.
This is nice.
This is our 400-mile marker
Woo!
in honor of the 4 horsemen.
you got to know that. But
Anyway, 400 miles. So we'll clock over 400 today.
Yep.
In 40 days.
Yep.
It's not the best pace in the world, but we'll take it.
And we've had 2 days off, so
Yeah,
you get
we
that
will take
in
2 days. So anyway, we'll take it.
there. The caterpillars eating my stuff. I hate these caterpillars.
All right. Well, that's about less than 1/5 of the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get walking.
well, this is probably one of the, I don't know, this may be the coolest section so far to me. We're walking along the top of one of these rock walls, and I don't know if it served as a burn or some kind of is that what that would be? I don't know the military terms. I'll get Bill to fill that in. And some of my friends will probably correct me, but it's okay too. But this is just really, I don't know, it's just neat. It's a good day.
So we're headed from where we camped at the Beaver Pond last night to there's a beach down here, and there's a shelter nearby. And we're going to try to enjoy the midday heat at the beach. But anyway, so many times y'all hear me complaining about this trail. But the section from the Beaver Pond, at least to the parking area for the beach, it has really been, it's been a beautiful hike. It's not filled with amazing views, but the stone walls and the cliffs, and you get to actually see down in the forest. You're not all socked in completely. It's been really nice, and not all too bad. There's been some little ups and downs, yeah. Obviously you're gonna have roots, but this, whew, I'll take this all day, every day. Look out, we have flat trails, so I'm gonna talk to you. So one of the things I think it's important to know about this trail is that while it is a wilderness footpath trail only from Georgia to Maine, I would have to think that a lot of the wild has been removed from the original trailblazers, because like right now we're in this beautiful little area, and you can hear the cars in the background, and that's what it is. I mean, while we're trudging up and over the peaks and valleys, there are cars and motorcycles racing around the mountain all around us. So you really don't get the isolation from civilization that you might think. And but we found something. Anyway, let me turn so you can see what we found. But
That would have been calling Grandma. Anyway, as I was saying, you're never really that far from civilization, and I imagine that that is different from the original trail, and that the towns and cities have grown around it, but that is something you should know. Also, I think, at least for me, that can be one of the mental difficult struggles for the trail. We're out here killing ourselves, our feet are sore and everything, going up and down these peaks and valleys. And here, there's like
cars passing by and you're going, I could just be driving there. So that's a hard thing too.
What's up?
I know. So we just came out on the road, headed to the beach shelter. This car slows down, and a bear just ran across the road. But the funny thing is, and I can't wait to get there to see how many of them have poop in their pants, is that there is a group of hikers at that kiosk where the bear just crossed. Our destination, Canopus Beach. Canopus? Canopus. I don't know. Answer that, someone. Well, Canopus or Canopus Beach Shelter sadly does not come with a lakefront view. Wah, 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 wah. Okie dokie. I know. How about that?
Wow, I feel better now. This is to pick up just a
And there's some air. It's hot beating down on these rocks with the sun, but
She don't let the wind blow.
pretty cool.
First few in 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, all right, well, this is nice, but this is not the break spot, so I need some shade.
What are you doing? Awesome, awesome. Hey Dana, I'm doing the journal.
Yes, it's the end of day
4,372.
It's the end of day 40. We reached our 400-mile mark this morning, so that was exciting.
Woo.
It is. It's an accomplishment, but I'm really exhausted. It's hot. I didn't think it was gonna be hot in New York and stuff.
Yeah, it's hotter because New York doesn't have any views. We've had 2 views.
Yeah, there are no
We had
views.
the skyline and then the flag today.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
It's
we've
just
talked to complains about New York.
And they don't maintain the trail. It's terrible. Anyway,
They don't have
I've
any
talked
white,
about
they,
that.
They don't have any white paint up here.
We did run into Dragonfly again, and so she's still scooting along, and she says the same thing about New York. But anyway,
But everybody we've talked to has said the same thing. Buy some freaking yellow white paint and use it. If you don't have white paint, I'll send you some.
we saw a bear this morning.
Saw a bear almost get hit by a car.
Yeah, it was crossing the road, and the car stopped to let it cross. And we thought they were hikers up there because it was like a little kiosk up ahead.
There were people standing in the parking lot.
There were people standing in the parking lot where the bear ran across.
Into the parking lot.
Yeah. And we were going to ask them about it because I assumed they had like poop in their pants. But anyway, they got into vehicles and left, so evidently they weren't hikers. So we didn't get to ask them.
If they were going to hike, they decided not to
They
hike.
decided today was not the best day to hike.
Laid by the beach.
Yeah, we
I
stopped.
slept on the beach.
He slept. I swam for a little bit. I had to cool off. I think it would be Canopus Lake.
Canopolis. I think it was Canopolis.
Canopus.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Look it up.
It doesn't compare to Enid Lake. It's okay.
No. And there were lots of lifeguards for not much activity. But it was a nice reprieve from the heat for a little while. But it's just been hot, and I have been boiling sweat, and my body is physically exhausted. And I think Bill is going to let me have a little break tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to hike 5 miles tomorrow, stay in this luxurious inn that it's like, apparently it's really freaking luxurious. And that Laura decided whether she wants a 0 on Thursday or just light pack.
We'll let you know.
I may be in Connecticut before. We're 26 miles from Connecticut right now. I may be in Connecticut before she gets there. But I'll be waiting on her.
We're not doing it that way. I love you.
You and Blues can drag you for real.
Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to bed, or I'm going to try to. I'll lay here sweating.
Oh my gosh. It's going to cool off. It's going to like 70 tonight.
Baby, we sleep with the AC on 64 when we're at home.
Don't tell her I've been in some of this thing. Good night. Good night.
Later.